So the three-point shooting, Joni, was that a product of the game, or did you see that going in? There was a possibility because, man, 8 of 16, probably one of the huge differences.
Well, that's the problem. It's a possibility every night, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. I think what really helped us too is when we came out in the third quarter and just pushed pace, pushed tempo. You know, Janiyah got it and pushed it and made good decisions. She gets downhill, comes down, makes a three. It just opens things up and it takes some pressure off of us to have to, feel like we have to manufacture points in the half court because of how everybody's packing the paint. And then when you do knock down some threes, it just opens things up. But, we've got capable shooters. And we just keep encouraging them, take the right shots, take good shots. I thought what was consistent with all those threes in the third and fourth quarter is that they weren't rushed, they weren't forced, they were in rhythm.
And then so that, I know 3 games now without Rodgers, another bad half.
Yeah.
You came in at halftime. What was your synopsis? Because once again, you looked really bad for that first.
Yeah, we did. I think it goes back to like our shot selection. We were taking a lot of jumpers. We only had 10 paint points. That's not typical of us, and so that's where our bread and butter is, whether it's penetration and kick or high-low or whatever it is. And we're not doing the things that we need to do in order to have success offensively. Now, with that being said, we had 11 offensive rebounds, but we weren't converting them. We only had like 4 points off of those, 4 second chance points off of those 11 rebounds. So I think we just had better shots in the third and fourth quarter, but our pace had a lot to do with that.
Did you say anything to them at halftime that kind of unlocked that run, that big 10-0 run that they went on?
No, nothing. I mean, worth noting. The only thing I said to him after we talked about, we talk about tweaks, we talk about things like that. The only thing I said was, hey, we're down 10. We need to erase that deficit. And what we can, if you blink, you'll be down 16. They make 2 threes, they make 3 threes, and it looks totally different. So we got to make sure that we don't trade threes for twos, and we've got to score and get stops.
Talk about what Soleil, Tanea, and Sydney brought from the bench tonight.
What they're capable of. They both are shooters, but they also can get by you. Sydney had a drive, and that happened after she shot it, and they had to come out on her. Then she goes by and rips to the basket. And so when they are making shots, it pulls the defense out, and it opens things up for us. And so, Sid is someone who has carried us for a lot last year and makes timely shots. And I was really happy for her to come out and see the lid come off the basket tonight. And then Soleil's been out since the Ole Miss game, with a concussion, tried to come back, got hit in the head again. And so for her she had 2 good days of practice yesterday and then shoot around today. And so we knew she was going to be locked in, and we went with her early, first sub off the bench to kind of test her and see where she was. And after we got a good look at her, we knew that she was going to be effective for us tonight.
What about your defense? Meaning Barker comes up with a big play. You look at the offense, but she gets the steal there at the end. And she had her career rebounds. As you mentioned, she kind of helped set the pace.
No, she did. And we figured out we knew we had a size advantage, and our goal for tonight was 18 offensive boards. We fell short of that. In fact, we only got 1 in the third and fourth quarter, but we also made a lot more shots in the third and fourth quarter. But for her, we knew that she was going to be able to go attack the offensive glass and just dominate in that area. And it was something that you could tell took personal tonight.
All right, thank y'all.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.